Hello and welcome along. Today we are back in the abandoned forest. As you can see, spring is in the air. The lake, if you can see, has unfrozen, is no longer frozen, is back to being water. But we do have a lot of snow still on the ground. So it is slowly retreating, and from those places we've cleared it, it is very much retreating. But we're beginning to work our way into spring slowly but surely. And as part of that, we've got some sheep. So we've got 14 sheep in our trailer at the moment. I have already bought 14 sheep up here. So I've got 28 sheep in total, which is fantastic. So they will start producing some wool. But we need to give them some water and some hay as well. Because, of course, the thing we have at the moment is that we don't actually have anywhere that we can mow yet. So I think what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to go and buy some more... we have to go and buy some more bales. We need straw, silage, and hay, to be honest, because we need all of that for the cows. So we need all of that for our sheep as well. So we're going to have to go and buy some of that. I've nicked a hay bale from the cow yard for up here. Because obviously we need to get them fed as quickly as possible. A single bale is not going to go very far, but it's going to go far enough for me to actually get some proper feed in here. Oh, this is tight for this. We'll get it in here. There we go. Right, let's go open our gates. There we are. And then what we can do is we will lower that so that they can easily get out. Like so. Right, and then unload them. There we go. So unload our 14 more sheep. So we have 28 in total. Yes, I do. Perfect. Right, load that back up. And once that's done, that'd be awesome. Right, so, oh yeah, we need to, so one we've reversed into here a little bit. We'll pull out a little bit, and then we'll jump out and we'll go and close the gate so we don't have any issues. Like so. They're rattling around in the snow at the moment, so we better get them some food. It's going to be quite a late time getting this grass moving. It really is. It's going to be, yeah, it's going to give us a lot of problems with the amount of time the snow lasts on this map. It's going to be fairly expensive. Fortunately, our cows are producing a fairly good rate of income for their milk. So we've got 30 cows, and they are easily covering our expenses. We don't have a huge expense. Is the good thing. Right, here we go. Here's our feed trough. Got a little bit of space in it. So there we go. That has sorted them for feed. So the majority of place I'm going to use this tractor is down at this yard. We will use it for other bits and pieces along with our Unimog, but it's quite useful up here, I think. Right, there we go. Let's empty that out. Yeah, oh, it needs to move back a bit. I'm putting it on the ground a little bit. There we go. There we are. Oh. So we've got our sheep. It's fantastic. I'm really pleased with that. And we seem to be making money on this map, which is good. Considering how hard we've got it set up. We've not got a lot on here. And it seems to be doing well. So once this has emptied, We've only got 18 litres in here. Well, we need to get some fuel up to the farm as well. So, yeah, this will do our sheep nicely. They do have enough hay and grass. That's brilliant. Our cows are all right for the moment. So, actually, what we really need, the next thing we need is to get some fuel. Which means we need to get a fuel tanker up to the farm. So, we'll see how much one of those will cost us. We'll go and park this up. I think we might leave our animal trailer part up here. If I can get something that will take fuel, let's have a look. I'd like to get an IC item that can take fuel. So let's see what we have. So we've got the Universal Technic Pack. That is the thing that definitely carries fuel all over the place. Okay, these will carry fuel. Oh no, hang on, will they? Yes. All of this will carry fuel. That's very good news. So what I really want is a large tank to carry fuel in. That carries 50,000 litres. Will cost us 12,000. That's really good. That would go on the trailer and cost 65. And would only carry 30,000 litres. So I think we should take this. I think that would be a very good use of our funds, to be honest. Other than that, it's the Universal Man, which, again, only holds 22,000. Right, we're going to get this one. Mobile storage tank. We want to get it in... I think we should get it in black, as it's carrying fuel. Yes, there we go. Right, we'll head down to the shop and grab that, then. Which is brilliant. Now, the reason we need fuel is because we need fuel down at our main yard. To go in the tanks there. What we can also do, and the good thing about that, is we can put that tank, we can leave that tank here for fuel as well. So we could actually go and fill up the tractor on the way back, which is fantastic. Right, so we'll just put this trailer in here. Go. No. There we go. Right. I'm going to head down to the shop. So we're going to go the long way around now because the water has now unfrozen. Yeah, take the long way around. I'm so used to driving the other way at the moment. But it's a little bit odd to have to take this road back. But we'll go and get this trailer and we'll go and fill up. I'm actually going to drive this. Now that's interesting. So we have an issue where I've either put a tractor, I may have put the tractor up there. Just going to run back and sort that issue. Should be up here. There we go. Huh. I'm going to have to find out where the wool spawns, because at the moment, there's no space for it, unless it's the snow. The snow could be stopping it, of course. But yeah, not so sure about that. Right, we're going to head down to the shop. We're going to go and pick up a whole load of fuel. We're going to fill this with 50,000 litres of the fuel and drive back. The issues I was having with this trailer seem to have stopped. And I'm kind of wondering, I have taken the fuel usage mod out of this map. And I'm wondering if that is what's made the change. It is now behaving itself a lot better. Oh, you can see where I drove through the water before, or drove across the ice before. Floating tyre tracks. But it's, yeah. Look at that. Isn't that just... So it's all now just melted and you can't drive across it anymore. And you can see where I drove and you can see it just drops off a ledge there now. Yeah, that is something special. I love this map for the scenery. And for that change that happens between winter and summer. I actually did have there's a slight mistake with this that I need to be able to try and turn off, I think. we have, at the moment, I'm using a Swedish geo on it. And that's because I just didn't discover until it was too late that this map has its own geo built into it. Which I'm slightly disappointed about. I would quite like to have had its own geo. Used its own geo on it and didn't realise. So I'm going to try and take it out. There are lots of things saying you can't take you can't remove a geo once you started using one. But I'll see what I can do. Normally it means you need to make a change in the XML. So yeah, there may be a way of doing it. I may consult the people who know these things. Because obviously I would like to use this map's natural geo. For seasons, of course, that is. Right, so where is... so our trailer is down here. And then the fuel is the other side of the dual carriageway. So we need to go around here. Now, the other error that exists on this map is that there's some issue with where the original stuff gets put. Now what I think I'm going to have to do in order to get this to work is we're going to have to do something a little bit unrealistic. There we go. Nudge it round a bit. You can see that the snow is definitely melting now. Nice big black tank that we're going to use for our fuel. Yeah, no space to put the wool. I'm glad to find out where the wool goes on this map. It's good that the wool is being produced already. That's fantastic news. Right, and away we go. So there is no fuel round here. Our fuel is back at the where you originally spawned. So that's the other thing I've changed on this map is that your spawn point for me is at the house up by the farm. When you do actually download this map, when you start on this map, it's actually where we're about to go to, which I figured was a little bit weird for when you first come into the game. It's a fantastic start point. It makes a lot of sense because then you have to find your way into the forest. But yeah, as it stands at the moment, it's not great for when you actually get into the game. Right, we want to come across the bridge here. Lots of driving about today. Good to see that now this hasn't got this issue where it's stuck at a low MPH. We can actually move about fairly quickly on the map. Quite like that. So long, of course, as we're not stuck in traffic, which we are currently. Very busy for somewhere that... Oh, no. I can't get past. I daren't do it coming up this hill with the kind of space there is between these cars. And most of them are going to be going onto the dual carriageway though. Yeah, there we go. Off they go. We are heading into here, which is the gas station. We're going to fill this up. I'm hoping that 56,000 well, 56,000 pounds. I should really change it to dollars on this map. It's going to be enough. I may have to lower that down. Maybe stuck above the actual space there. Let's position ourselves better. Okay. Not often you see a great tanker like this appear at a petrol station. Well, while we're here, we'll pick up our eggs as well. Right. Why can I not fill my tool? This should fill off here. Filled these off here before, which is a bit weird. No. There we go. That is very, very odd. There is definitely fill points there. Yeah. That's fueling my truck. So why can't I fill the trailer? This does take fuel, doesn't it? I think. Yes. It does take fuel. Definitely takes fuel. Maybe we have to fill it from that. That is really weird. I don't know why that won't refill. So I discovered that, no, that doesn't hold any. Whoa. Let's run out of fuel money here. Well, there we go. Wow, minus 261, but that has given us 10,300 litres. So as I was saying, yes, I discovered that the tanker that we had, despite showing the fuel symbol, doesn't actually take fuel. So I've switched it out for this Fliegel fuel tanker. Takes 20,000 litres. We've only filled it with 10 because we can only afford to fill it with 10. If I can find somewhere to sell my... the eggs on the way back, I will. Oh, we seem to have a bit of a traffic. Two cars have come together. We'll leave them to that. Right, we're going to head back to our main farm. I'm not overly worried about the tractor up at the sheep at the moment. What we can do is once we got this fuel into the main big tank up at the farm, we can then take our smaller tank, the one that we're using to feed our water tower. We can take that up to the other end, and that should have enough in it. 1,000 litres should be enough to fill the tractor up, so that should be fine. We can use our Unimog to take that up there. We have got to go the long way around, of course, but this shouldn't take too long. And I'm just appreciating the view. So approaching the main farmyard again here. There we go. And I just want to try this out, getting this unloaded. It should be a case of there's a marked area here. So let's back this up and see if we can empty it out. No. There we go. Drop that down. Right, and then pump the fuel. There we go. I think that's going in. Yep, that is going in. Perfect. We were down to 0. I'm not sure how much this tank holds. But that certainly will do us for a good long while. So, while that's loading back up, I'm going to finish us off here. So, all that remains is for me to say thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Please give it a like, drop us a comment, and give it a share. And for all the latest videos and live streams from FendtFarmer, please subscribe to the channel, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.